So happy to be here, and I'm so happy that the Open Library is back. So this is great. Okay. Libraries made me a writer. Libraries like this one are my home. I became a writer for the chance to be part of a literary tradition many centuries old, a literary tradition protected by libraries. I make money by my writing, but I don't want money that comes at the expense of the values that made me a writer in the first place. That's why I'm so deeply opposed to last month's ruling in favor of the mega publishers against the archive. The Copyright Act was meant to protect society first and profits second, but the court got it backwards. The judges failed to protect us. They failed to protect society. They chose to protect business instead. But let me tell you something. All is not lost. If the courts cannot be trusted to secure the future of libraries, and right now it seems they can't, then it falls to people with conscience and brains and a sense of history to rise up to protect libraries. That is our task now. Our task now. I have been so lucky to see in my lifetime a whole new dimension of global understanding come into being on the internet. Suddenly, anyone in the world can contribute useful and beautiful insights and images and stories, writing, art, in a vast commons of sharing. The staggering immensity of human imagination and intelligence rose into view on the internet, and it's been a glorious thing to live in the vivid light of that changed world. But that new light produced new shadows too. Repressive forces saw the power of what we've been building together, and they're for real trying to smash it. As we saw in the recent cyber attacks against the archive, the devastating attack on the British Library, and attacks on school libraries, academic libraries, book bannings, and all of these things are connected. They are strikes against freedom of information. They're strikes against freedom of human spirit. Malign forces want to control our past and thereby control our future. But we cannot let that happen. We cannot. We gotta fight it. Two big tasks lie ahead for us. The first one is fighting for legislative protections to undo the damage recently done by the courts. And secondly, as Brewster has often said, libraries must continue to own, preserve, and lend their own books. Anything less will mean that libraries are reduced to customer service centers for corporate interests that can take our books away from us anytime they want, which no. Writers can choose to sell our ebooks to libraries, and I have totally done this, and it's exciting. We're gonna continue to do it. We're working on this at Brick House, which is a cooperative I helped found, and our project, Brie, right now offers thousands of quality ebooks for sale to libraries for keeps. Yay! I am so super proud and grateful to be working on these projects with friends here at the Internet Archive, Library Futures, Authors Alliance, and many other organizations. So, readers, all, raise hell. Demand that your libraries own their own ebooks. This is something that anybody can do. You can just go to the library and say, I want you to buy this, and I want to make sure it's permanent, I want to make sure it stays in the library. Nobody can take it away. I don't want licensed books. We don't want them. Writers, raise hell. Raise hell. Let's work together to make sure that all publishers will sell and not rent our ebooks to libraries. That way, libraries will stay libraries. The Copyright Act says that as a writer, I am allowed exclusive rights in my work for a limited time. But after that, my work belongs to everyone, and I hope it will remain useful for a long time. That's the future that I am fighting for, one in which our work will live on in libraries, in any media, digital or paper, protected by librarians, like the great librarians here today at the Internet Archive. Thank you.